Hey Geeks, welcome back to the Geeksider Show. In this video, we're reviewing Dark Matter Season 3, Episode 5, titled Give It Up, Princess.
If you haven't seen this episode yet and you want to avoid any spoilers, you're going to want to skip this video and come back later because everything we say from this point forward is going to be a spoiler.
Alright, so this was actually a really fun episode of Dark Matter. I gotta tell you though, Adrian, he's starting to bother me.
Yeah. he gets them in so much shit.
Yeah, he got them in loads of trouble.
Yeah.
We met a new character this episode, Ambrosia, and the entire episode I'm going, she looks really familiar. Who is she? She was in Defiance, another one of our favorite sci-fi shows, as one of the lawkeepers.
Yeah, one of the lawkeepers.
And her name is...
Anna something.
Annie Hopkins, Anne Hopkins, something like that.
I thought it was Anna.
Anna
Hopkins.
Anna Hopkins. Anyway, she's fantastic, and the fact that we know her from something else probably means she's going to show up more.
Yeah,
in Dark
and the
Matter.
fact that they didn't get rid of her, and she was a competitor. Yeah, like she's going to show back up.
Yeah, they didn't kill her off outright, which means she's going to be back, and she's going to be basically a thorn in Adrian's side, and that's I like her as a character. I think she's really neat.
Yeah, me too, and I hope that the dynamic stays the same because I don't think he's ready to kill her yet. But I'd like to see him get there. Yeah. Like, I'd like her to betray him over and over and over and over, and finally he's just had enough.
And he totally fell hook, line, and sinker for her bullshit. Yeah. and I mean, Adrian, he's just so naive for to be the handler and to have all this responsibility. He is dreadfully underqualified, for that job.
Yeah.
And it's.
But it seems like he's basically the only person out there. He is like the only handler, especially since Ambrosia killed the other dude.
Yeah, and I mean the only person out there who'd be willing to take on the Raza as clients, probably.
Yeah, probably. They don't have much of a choice.
Yeah. But,
and I love his bodyguard, so like I can deal with him.
She's awesome.
Yeah, I can deal with him for her.
Yeah, she's really, really cool, and she's gonna pick up where 4 left off in 5's training.
Yes.
Which was I like that little opening scene, you know, when she's like, "All right, now we're gonna do this," and 5 just throws her, and she's like, "You've done this before, haven't you?"
So I'm gonna guess you're intermediate, not beginner.
Yeah. So just I like. That dynamic where you know, she kind of confided in 5 a little bit, and up to now she's been really withdrawn.
Yeah.
So she's got a really cool backstory. Not going to recap the whole thing, but
it's really cool though.
Yeah, and it seems like we're going to learn more about that as the season goes along, and maybe get to spend some time with her and get to know her better. She's really, really cool. I think the most important thing to come out of this episode, though, is Rio's war is going really badly.
Yeah, and what's sad is that his teacher is right. His people need somebody to love. The problem is he's going to take a lot of steps backwards before he starts taking steps forward with that approach, but in the end, it'll win him the war.
Yeah.
And since he's not seeing instant gratification, he's reverted back to fear, and he's just killing people to show that this type of behavior is not going to be tolerated, which is just going to lead to rebellion and revolt, and he's going to end up losing the war because of this.
So Teiku is right and Misaki's wrong, and unfortunately I don't think Teiku is going to last very long. I think you know, Rio is going to make one too many missteps and take it out on Teiku and take out Teiku.
Yes.
I really just wanted to say that. Fun things in this episode, Android Undercover. Android Undercover is one of my favorite things ever.
Yes. And her Southern Belle, oh my god, she killed me. She was fantastic.
So over the top and amazing and awesome. I absolutely loved it.
Yeah, oh my god, it was so good.
Yeah. Of course, she's using the chip that lets her take on alternate personalities and present a heartbeat and that kind of stuff. And the security android in Tabor's facility, it seems like he might be curious about that.
Yeah, like I'm kind of sad that 3 shot him before he could make the decision. Yeah. But we don't know for sure that he would have decided to use it, so he kind of had to take advantage of him being distracted. But I hope she left it for him.
Yeah.
so that he could have it if he decided upon waking.
And finally, how shocking was this week's reveal?
Yeah.
Six could be
Oh my
a sleeper agent? What?
Oh my
Like,
god.
he already betrayed them at the end of season 1, and now he might betray the colony he's helping out. In this, oh my gosh. Of course, he'd be unconsciously betraying them because he's a sleeper agent.
Yeah.
But oh my gosh.
I know. This is, oh my gosh, it's going to be so good.
If that ends up being the case, and he betrays this colony...
And he just invited Five
to visit.
To come
yes.
visit. What if this all happens when Five's there and it's like her against Six? Oh my god.
Oh, it's so stressful.
Yeah, so stressed.
It's so stressful. Oh my gosh. Thank you very much, Joe Malozzi, for wearing us out and making us stress over all of these characters, because we love every single one.
Oh.
If you don't watch Dark Matter, but for some reason you watch our videos, you really need to watch Dark Matter. It is our favorite show on television right now, and in my opinion, belongs in the conversation for the best science fiction of the last 10 years.
Definitely.
Alright, I think that's all we have for this video. If we missed anything, Joe, let us know down in the comments. Also, if you enjoyed this video, be sure to tell us by dropping a like on it and subscribe if you haven't already.
And thank you very much for watching, and we'll see you next time.